a dominating performance here in Pittsburgh as they've got their first division win. It was a much-needed win as the Bengals enter today's game 0-3, and in order to keep their playoffs hopes alive, they had to have this game tonight. So here's how they did it. After a little bit of a rocky start for this Bengals defense, they were able to settle in the second half. They typically don't give up as many touchdowns and points as they did in the first half, but DJ Reader said the group came in at halftime, calmed down, made some adjustments that they knew they needed to make, and in the second half they came out and forced 3 back-to-back punts that really allowed the Bengals offense to take command when they needed to most. Only a field goal and touchdown given up by Lou Anarumo's group in the second half. And when the Bengals needed Joe Burrow in this offense to do what they needed to do to win this game, they came in clutch, as we've seen Burrow do a number of times in his career. He said following the game, this is one of his favorite wins as he's had since he's been a Bengal. And I asked why, and he said because of all of what went into the game. It was a hostile environment. They lost Joe Mixon. They don't have Jamar Chase. There was a lot at stake, and the Bengals delivered a huge game for T. Higgins as wide receiver number 1 for the Bengals right now, 143 receiving yards. And the Bengals got a lot of help from some of their key role players. Samaje Perine with 3 touchdowns, and Trent Irwin with a huge yards after catch play to really elevate the Bengals on what was Burrow's probably most impressive drive this season, an 8-play, 93-yard drive that ended in a touchdown to really give the Bengals the boost and lead that they needed. Well, that's it for how the Bengals were able to beat the Steelers tonight. But for more, be sure to check out Cincinnati.com for the column, analysis, photos, everything you want to know about this Bengals win and where they stand moving forward, the playoff picture, what's coming next. Be sure to check out Cincinnati.com.